From the Northway Bank Online Newsroom, I'm Gare McKenzie. This local and regional news update is brought to you by Northway Bank. Want a Northway Bank teller to keep in your pocket? There's an app for that. Now available for iPhone and Android. Download yours today. Northway Bank with 17 locations throughout New Hampshire. The people you know, the bank you trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. It's spring, and the Conway Fire Chief says that always brings the fire danger up. Steve Solomon says it's been dry for a week now, and yesterday was the second straight day where there was very high fire danger. It was a Class 4 day, the second highest alert level. Here's Solomon.
Which means no outdoor burning is permitted. That includes if you've already received a seasonal campfire permit. Those are only valid on Class 3 days or lower. So you cannot even use an outdoor campfire until the fire danger comes down some. We'd suggest report anything you do see so we can get on it right away. These things tend to build quickly in the dry weather and become large very quickly.
There are 5 classes ranging for the lowest fire danger rating, Class 1. The chief says it really has to be raining for that to be issued. Class 2 is moderate danger. Class 3 is high fire danger. That's normally issued for most summer days. To the most severe, Class 5, meaning conditions are extreme. Solomon says things haven't greened up yet, and that will take a day or two of rain. Last year at this time, conditions were windy, and there were a number of Class 5 alerts issued. The chief says the difference this spring is it hasn't been that windy. The chief says his firefighters have already responded to a couple of brush fires, one in Center Conway and a large one in East Conway, and about a dozen outdoor burns being done without a permit.
Always our spring reminder, a permit is required for all outdoor burning of any type.
Meteorologist Eric Schwibs with the National Weather Service in Gray, Maine, says the fine brush and grass in the valley area in western Maine are tinder dry right now. He says that's expected to change in about a week when the current forecast calls for conditions to shift to a pattern of above normal precipitation. For more information, see the website at conwayfire.org. Fryeburg, Maine Selectmen will hold a public hearing this evening to consider whether the town should keep its own police force or contract with the Oxford County Sheriff's Office for police coverage. The idea is to hear information about the two options and take questions and comments on them. Representatives from the Fryeburg Police Department and Sheriff's Department will be at the meeting to answer questions. The Oxford County proposal would provide full-time police protection to Fryeburg from 4 deputies who are Criminal Justice Academy graduates. The deputies would respond to emergencies and complaints, as well as patrol the Saco River and provide traffic control during Fryeburg Fair Week. They would also provide coverage at school events, parades, and festivals. Fryeburg currently employs Police Chief Phil Weymouth, 1 lieutenant, 4 full-time officers, and 10 reserve officers. Their list of proposed duties is essentially the same as the deputies, except they provide bike patrols, open and closed town parks, assist in elderly call programs, educate civic groups, and provide bicycle helmet fittings. The proposal, as listed on Fryeburg's website, does not specify if deputies would investigate criminal activity, something the current town police force does now. The contract with the Sheriff's Office would be effective for 3 years, with the option to renew. Figures provided by the town, considered separately from the roughly $277,000 it pays each year in county tax to Oxford County, indicates a total cost of about $469,000 a year if the Sheriff's Department is hired in fiscal year 2014, a cost saving for that year of about $70,000 over the town's police department. To view the available options being considered, see the website at FryeburgMaine.org. This evening's public meeting starts at 6 o'clock at the Fryeburg Fire Station on Main Street. In sports, the New Hampshire Fisher Cats beat the Trenton Thunder 2-1. The Portland Sea Dogs continue their successful road trip with a 2-1 win over the Reading Fightin' Phils yesterday in Pennsylvania. The Monarchs will try to come back tonight for being down 2-0 in their Calder Cup Series Eastern Conference play against the Springfield Falcons. The Celtics stay alive after beating the New York Knicks 92-86 last night to force a Game 6 tomorrow night in Boston in their NBA playoff series. The Bruins beat the Toronto Maple Leafs 4-1 in their playoff opener last night, and Clay Buchholz won again as the Red Sox routed the Toronto Blue Jays 10-1 last night. In the weather today, partly sunny, a chance of showers mainly this afternoon. Highs around 70. Upper 60s in southern Carroll County. Light winds becoming east around 10 miles per hour this afternoon. Partly cloudy in the evening tonight, then clearing. Lows in the mid-30s. Upper 30s in southern Carroll County with light winds. And sunny on Friday. Highs in the mid-60s. From the Northway Bank Online Newsroom, I'm Gare McKenzie.